Yes, hello everyone. This is the Urent Management Information System. So you need the URL, which is urent.el ug. And when you get access to this URL, you come and click on setup. And when you click on setup, then you should have the business name, and then you should have the business registration number. Then you should have a clue of the business location. Then you should select your district. You can proceed to municipality, sub-county, parish. Then you should have a valid telephone contact. And in this case, you begin by typing 256, then the telephone number. Then you should have a valid email. Then the contact person for the business. You select your username, the password, and then you confirm the password and the business initials. And once you agree on our terms of opening this account, then the account is going to be automatically opened. So after opening up the account, you are going to click on login. And when you click on login, then the system is going to you will be able to access the system functionality. The system has two sets. The first set is going to be for rental management, and then the second one is going to be for property management. So the first thing that you need to do when you open up your account for the first time is to enter the kind of properties you have and their locations. So in this case, you're going to come and put in the property name. Okay, this can be it can be apartments. Apartments at Nigeria. Apartments. So then you're going to still to put in the price for the total price, the total value for that apartment. So if it is a flat, you could as well come and put in like first floor, second floor, third floor. You can as well indicate the prices as far as those the site property are concerned. So after that, you are going to enter the units as far as with reference to your properties. In this case, you can come and say you code that the first one is 1, 2, and then you come and select the category where it belongs, and then you put the description and the status. The status is either 1, and 1 means that property is occupied, and 0 means the property is not occupied. So after that, you are going to enter the prices. Okay, for example, you select this property and you attach the price to it. So in case of house renting and in the Ugandan situation, these houses prices, they keep on changing. Okay, so to cater for that, you are going to select, like for each month, you are going to select. And then if you want the price to be for the whole month, then you are going to put in the price here. If you want it different, and then you are going to select a particular month, like January, then you put a price for it. If it is going to be different for February, then you are going to do that. Then after that, you are going to enter the tenants. You are going to register the tenants. Okay. And after registering the tenant, you're going to use this button. So you're going to capture the tenant's identity card. Okay, you're going to get the last name, the first name, the middle name, the email, the next of kin, the telephone contact, and the next of kin contact. Also, you're going to upload the document, the agreement with reference to that. So after that, we assign the property to the user, and what you need to do is to go and so you're going to get a property that is empty. All empty properties will appear here, and the list of tenants will appear here. So you can assign one tenant, you can take on as many units as possible. And once you do that, then you're going to have this item assigned to the user, and an invoice is going to be generated automatically. Okay, so you still have the provision for printing this, for printing the invoice. So after assigning this, once the tenant pays, then you're going to come to Urent and you add their amount, assuming that this tenant is paying amount, for example, 1.5. So you're going to put the narration to this transaction. So this is paid by Sam, by Samuel, and the date of payment. You select it, and then the transaction ID. Okay, if it is mobile money, if it is bank, then it should have the transaction ID. Okay, so in this case, I'm selecting bank, and this transaction is being accepted. So all payments go into the wallet, and the system also keeps track of the utility bills. Okay, these are the bills that you are going to incur to manage the tenants. So you can have it as water, electricity, internet, garbage, security, and so on. So in case there is any new utility, then you are going to enter it from here. So some tenants want to have deposits, so deposit, we are going to put it as security fees here. So then the invoices, the system, once you have the price houses well set, then the system is going to generate for you the invoices, and the system will clear the invoices automatically. So after that, you can view the reports from the system. You can view the statements. The statements, they are showing the payments as they come in from the users. As we can see, Dan Kalibala, in January 2025, his rent was paid. So it was debited from the account. So in case you want to see one user statement, then you are going to put the name here. Then, as you can see, this is cumulative balance. It shows the credits and the debits, and then you are able to track the client statement. So other things that you need to do here, you can as well view your properties. Okay, this is the property overview. You can view your properties at once, and you get to see who's occupying there. Okay. So reports, the system has reports, and in this case here, you can see the monthly payments as they are coming in. So invoices. So you can as well see the site reports, depending on dates. that I'm getting from 2021 up to now. And in this case, I'm going to look at the whole block. So you get to see the reports. This is a summary of the expenses here that are being incurred within the tenancy business. And here we get to see the summary of categories: the administrative costs, the airtime, the fuel, the maintenance, the staff meals, and whatsoever. Then you get to see the total costs here. You can as well see the profit and loss statement. So this is the profit and loss. So you can as well see the tenancy performance reports. They look like this. Total rent due, total rent collected within that particular period, the rent collection rate, then the occupancy versus vacancy report. You can review this and see. And then the summary of the performance. You can as well see the graphs. This graph shows the performance charts, rent collection. So in this case, we have the total rent due, and this is the total rent collected. And then you get the occupancy versus, so this is an overview that you can see and get to understand how your tenancy business is working. So there are also other reports like here, the balance reports. By a simple click of a mouse, you can select the month, and then you get the tenant, and then you see how they have been paying, committing their rent. You can as well print the statements. So another way is the estate management side. So here with tenancy management, so we can see, we can have the block recorded, and then the plots within that block. You can record your buyers. You can assign plots to buyers as they buy them. You can accumulate income within the hour rate as they undertake higher purchase, that is paying in installments. You can manage the bills, the utility bills that you are incurring as far as your business is concerned, the discounts that you give to blockers and whatsoever. So you can issue invoices to your clients. The system automatically generates invoices and you can print them. You can have the property overview and you get to see red indicates properties, the plots that are already sold, and green indicates the properties that are not yet sold. So you can as well get to see the different reports. For example, you get to see how your block is performing. And you get to see the purchase price versus the target amount. The estimated amount in this case is this. The purchase price is this. Then the buyers, there was no buyers. Because the estimated is equal to the purchase price. So still the system, you can have multiple users, and those users will be assigned different rights. So briefly, that's how the Urent management software works. Thank you so much for the time that you have labored to watch.